Hi guys, it is Kat. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play. Today we will be playing Fallout Shelter for the PC. I did play this on mobile before Fallout 4 came out, but I have not tried it on the PC yet. To keep with Fallout 4 lore, I am going to be naming my vault Vault 111. If you would like a video on the actual Vault 111 in Fallout 4, please let me know. Congratulations, Vault-Tec has selected you to be the overseer of Vault 111. The vault keeps people safe from the dangers of the wasteland. As overseer, your job is to expand and maintain the vault while keeping your dwellers safe and happy. Each room has a special attribute it uses. Assign dwellers with the best special to make them happy and produce extra resources. Vault-Tec will give you a daily rating based on your performance. Remember to keep your dwellers happy and do a great job. Like most games, when it first starts, it will take you through a mini tutorial on how to build and expand your vault and give you tips and pop-ups throughout the game. The first thing it's going to want you to do is have you build a room. To do so, you will always click the green hammer icon in the lower right-hand corner and then select the room that you want to build. Building rooms cost caps, which is the in-game currency. In the beginning, it only lets you build a power generator, but you'll have other rooms unlock as you get more and more dwellers. Keep in mind as you're laying out your base that rooms can be built up to 3 rooms wide and get bonuses for having the larger rooms. Your rooms will need people to work with, and in the beginning they give you 2 to start with. When selecting what rooms to assign your dwellers to, you need to check out their stats. Each character has a special rating. Each of those things are like strength, power, agility, etc. So they do have a meaning. The first guy that we looked at had a higher skill level in both the S and the A categories, which means that he'll be good in the power generation station or in the diner/restaurant. You'll see what I mean later on. They have you assign both dwellers that they give you to the power generator initially. So go ahead and drag and drop those there, and it'll tell you how to rush a room. Rushing a room is great if you are in a pinch and need resources right then, but do be careful because it does have an incident percentage. The higher the percentage, the more likely you are to fail that rush. If the rush fails, something bad will happen in the vault. Either the room catches fire, you'll get rad roaches, mole rats, etc. So do be careful not to abuse the rush powers. I typically won't rush a room unless it's under a 30% rating, unless it's a do or die moment. As you can see towards the top of the screen initially, the water and the food resources were red. It's because we were not generating any. The bars at the top are your meters for how much you currently have and how much you can hold. The larger the room or the more of a particular type of room that you have, the more capacity of that particular resource you can hold. But be careful, don't expand too quickly or you will not be able to sustain all of your rooms. Power is a very critical resource. If you run out of power, rooms start shutting down. The farther the room from the power station, the more likely it is to get shut off should power fail. So, for example, if we only were to have this one generation room, you're more likely to have the living quarters shut down because it is the farthest room currently from our power station. Now, as you can see, we have other types of rooms we can add. We have the diner, which generates food, power, which obviously generates power, water generates water, and the elevator helps you get between floors. Living quarters expands how many people you can have in your vault. The other neat trick about the living quarters is that you can assign people to the living quarters, and if you end up with a male and a female in the living quarters that are not direct siblings, you have a chance of them creating offspring. It's a great way to expand your vault organically. Now, as you can see, I have expanded both the power and the water stations to 2. I will eventually expand them a 3rd level, but for now, let's leave them at 2. The quest objectives are there to kind of guide you along and give you rewards for completing steps within the game. since one of our quests is to get water, I'm going to go ahead and rush this room, even though it's a little higher than I'd like. But see, now we have the successfully room rush, and we have moved towards the collecting water. So 2 birds, 1 stone. The reward was a lunchbox, which gives you cards that are randomly generated. The cards are kind of, just think of them as rewards. The gold is a great item, even though this time we got junk. Junk can be broken down to upgrade resources later. Caps is your currency, and weapons and gear also come from the lunchboxes. You also have a rare opportunity to get things like pets or special characters out of the lunchboxes. So doing quests that give you lunchboxes is a great thing. We've been given another character, so let's go ahead and see what he can do. Nothing special right away, so we'll just go ahead and add him to our power station. Now it's letting us know that we have used the last space, so we're going to go ahead and expand our living quarters. I try to not overexpand those unless I'm trying to just build out the base for sake of space, because it's the least profitable space in the vault. But you do need them, because if you don't have any more capacity, nobody's going to come to your front door. And now for the boring part of the game, we just kind of sit and wait. One of the things I'm going to do is go ahead and expand those rooms out to 3, like I said before. We are going to have to be careful, though, that I don't push us past our ability to generate power. And I think I'll go ahead and add a 3rd diner. Alright, see, now it's grumping at us about the power because our power consumption has expanded past what we actually are able to hold at the moment, or what we currently hold, I should say. So as you can see up at the top, the bar has turned red again. We need to generate more power or the rooms will start shutting down. As you can see, the living corners right now is kind of grayed out, the power is out. So anybody that were assigned to that room would not be able to work. In the living quarters, it's not a big deal because they just couldn't have kids. But for example, if I had put the diner there, we would stop generating food. So that's very important to think about, spacing out your power stations as you build more of them so that things are kind of spread out and nothing really becomes targeted. All right, now we have power, everything, the lights are back on in the quarters. We're good to go for a little bit. But the reality is we're gonna need more power. Looks like we've got another dweller coming along, so let's take a look and see what we've got there. Again, nothing special, a little bit higher on P than she is on S, so I will probably put her in the water room. I wish we'd get a few more specialized people, because right now they're all kind of sucky. Okay, our first characters have leveled up, and they give us a couple caps. They each earn caps per level, so if they level from 1 to 2, they get 2 caps. From 2 to 3, they get 3 caps, and so on, which is very beneficial if you can keep your dwellers alive for a long period of time. Later on in the game, their level ups actually are worth something. So collect 50 water, collect 50 food, and send a dweller to the wastelands. I'm not quite ready to do that. I would like some better weapons first, but we may just send somebody out just to get the credit. Here, let's see, do I have anybody worth sending out? No, not really. Everyone is equally pretty bad at this point. I guess they want you to start out with people that are neutral so that you can train them how you like. It's telling us about Radaway and stim packs and how you can equip them to your dwellers and they'll use them automatically when you need them to. If you have plenty of clean water, radiation won't be a problem inside your vault, though you will want Radaway and stim packs for your explorers. You must build an overseer's office before you can access the quest list. Now when I played on mobile, there was no quest list, you just had the objectives, so I'll be interested to see what those are. We have to have 18 dwellers for the overseer's office, so we're a little bit away from that, but we'll get there. Okay, what do I want to do? On the mobile version, you could speed up the game. I wish you could do that here, but it does not seem to give you that option, so you're just kind of stuck waiting. That may make this game drag out a lot. I'm still trying to figure out who I want to send out. Couple of level ups. Move her. Oh, look, another person. Again, nothing amazing. These are all just kind of sucky people. I'm gonna have to build some improvement rooms as soon as they become available to start specializing these people, because everybody's just kind of generically lame. Okay, a couple more level ups in the power room. Let's take care of those. I guess that was the water room. See, incident of 44, not gonna do it. That's pretty much a guaranteed fail. I know that statistically that doesn't make any sense, but I have found that anything above like 35 is pretty much always gonna fail. Alright, so it looks like we got another person, and again, he's lame. Apparently, it just really does not want to give me anybody with any stats. That's alright. We'll just send him out into the wasteland. I am tired of trying to find someone who does not suck. So we will bring him into the vault, because he has to be a member of the vault before he can explore for it, and then we're going to send him right back out. You didn't actually want to live in the vault, did you, buddy? Oh well. I don't have any stim packs or Radaway or anything to give him. I'm not even going to bother giving him a gun. I'm just going to kick him out the door. I didn't actually like him. So he will go exploring for us. We get the credit for the quest, and then we can bring him back. Nothing real significant there. I would have rather him been worth a lunchbox, but that's okay. Low food supply. Looks like one guy does not create food fast enough for the entire village, so we will have to bring somebody else over to the food thingy. To the diner. Alright, we got a lunchbox. Let's see what's in it. Alright, first up we have an okay gun. 100 caps, a globe, because we needed more junk, some water, and 500 caps. I'm alright with 600 caps, but I would have rather have gotten, a decent weapon or something. Alright, let's bring back our guy. I will not return a failure. I will not return a failure. That feels a little engine that could? I don't know. Whatever. So he's on his way back. When you do recall people, they take half the time they spent out in the wasteland. So if you send somebody out for 10 minutes, they take 5 minutes to come back. You can use a Nuka-Cola to bring them back faster, but it's really, really expensive to do so. So unless somebody's got something super duper awesome, it's really not worth doing. All right, looks like we have a new person. And we'll just stick him in the power room. Our guy's back from the wasteland. Tell it to collect to bring him in, even though he didn't bring anything back. We're gonna give him the not so awesome rifle. And do we have anything else to give him? I don't think so. We got credit for equipping somebody with a weapon. I guess that's progress. All right. 50 water, 50 food, and 100 power. Okay, nothing super awesome amazing there. That's all right. Do I want to send him back out again, or do I want to put him to work? Your vault needs a steady supply of food and water. It's grumping at us because our food fell below the required threshold. That won't be as much of a big deal here soon. really just don't have anybody of real significance. I do need to find somebody else to put in the restaurant, though. Let's move Dorothy. She's at least not really good at her job either. Vault Tech Starter Pack. Spend money on this game. No thanks. I don't like it that much. If there were some things like being able to fast forward it and stuff, that would be nice. So we're gonna send him out. No clothes to give him, no pets to give him, no stim packs or raid away, so off it goes. I know I keep calling it raid away. I don't know, because it's not like it's bugs. Rads, as in like radiation. I don't know. This is the part where it gets really boring. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. We completed a water and a lunchbox. Storage room is the new room we can build. You know, because he's bringing back such great stuff. Oh well. Junk is used to craft weapons and outfits in the workshop rooms. Good to know. I don't know what they're for, but that's alright. Okay, let's see what's in our lunchbox. We start with 100 caps, a rusty sawed-off shotgun, another globe, a stim pack, that's useful, and Thomas Price. Yay, a decent character. Looks like he's high intellect and I think agility. Yes, high agility and high intellect. That's awesome. So we're gonna stick him in the diner. And when our guy gets back, we're gonna take his clothes off. Time to get naked. No, sorry. Let's see here. Just waiting on our guy to come back. He's gonna get all set up in the restaurant. Let's go ahead and remove his clothes. We'll put him in a vault suit. The mayor's outfit is 2 charisma, 2 intellect, and 1 luck. So that'll be useful for our explorer. Alright, and our guy is back. Let's go ahead and bring him into the vault, put on those clothes. Let's see, we've got a slightly better weapon for him and the mayor's outfit. And that gives us the dress, person, and outfit. We're going to send him right back out into the wastelands with that stim pack. He will eventually start bringing back stuff that's useful, but for now we keep bringing him back before he can really make it too far. Let's take a look and see what's in our lunchbox. First things first, a new weapon, 100 caps, a gold chemistry flask, right away, and 500 caps. Sweet. It would be stupid to bring him back here just for the slight upgrade in weapon and the 1 rad pack. I'm not going to leave him out very long, so I don't know how much more of this game I really want to play tonight. I am sure you guys don't want to watch another 15 or 20 minutes of me staring at the screen, waiting for the game to advance. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of this game. If so, I will happily do some more, but I will probably cut out a lot of the long waits in between events, etc. If you find this game boring, let me know down in the comments and I will save you the torture of having to watch it again. If you guys would like to know more about Fallout 4 and how this game was used to lead up to its release and some of the Fallout lore, let me know. I will happily do that. If you have other video games that you'd like me to check out, let me know in the comments and I will happily take a look. I enjoy finding new material all the time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Have a great night. Bye-bye.